Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. In today's video, I've got a Let's Go Camping DIY Decor Challenge hosted by the Crafty Quinn and co-hosted by Full-Time DIY Mommy. Make sure to check out my description box and go check out their channels. There will also be a playlist for all the other wonderful collaborators. DIY number 1, mini campsite. I had this big wood cookie and I had gotten all of these pine cones and I decided to make a mini fairy garden, but more of a mini campsite using these cones. So I did glue them down to look like a forest. I did chop the bottom off before I put the hot glue, just so they would stand up a lot better. And I did have to hold onto them for a bit while the glue dried. So I just continued on cutting the bottom and gluing and placing. Here's what it looks like. So after I did a few of them off camera, I had this tulip and I decided to undo it a little bit. I got it from Dollarama. So once I undid it, it kind of looked like a tent. So I just added some hot glue to the bottom pieces. And then I put that on top of the wood cookie. And here it is, my little tent. Then I decided I wanted to make a little picnic table. And so I took a popsicle stick, I cut it into like a little square, and then I took a wood dowel and I cut up some pieces for the legs and also the bench. So I did glue the little pieces together. I crossed them and I glued them, and then I glued them to the top. After I did that, I glued on the other legs. Then I took 2 more pieces and I made these the bench. Once that bench was put on, I just glued on the other side, and the picnic table was complete. I did end up cutting one of the legs because it wasn't standing up properly, so I did do that just to make sure it was even. I cut a little piece of this buffalo check ribbon because I wanted to use it as a tablecloth. And I just popped that on. Now what I don't show you in the video is how I made the little fire. Here's how I did it. But all I did was I took a little wood cookie, I glued some rocks around it, and then I made the fire by using another piece of the tulip. So now what I'm doing is I cut out some green felt and I was going to make a couple of patches of grass. So I put one patch underneath the little picnic table, and then I put the other patch on the other side, and I'm just cutting out the felt to the right size at this point. And once I decide how I want it, I just add some hot glue. Now I wasn't sure what to put on this side. I had some ideas. And then I remembered I had this little car ornament from Christmas. And I just took a couple of popsicle sticks. I was going to try and make a little boat. So I did cut the popsicle sticks. And I cut one shaped like a boat and the other one just square. I decided to put the little boat in the back of the truck. So I hot glued the two popsicle sticks together, and then I stuck them in the back of the truck. I also used a marker, a furniture repair marker, for the brown color of the boat. And then I made two little oars and I stuck them on as well. I'm just coloring here quickly, and then I put the other oar on and one in the back. And now the truck is complete. Here's my little scene with the truck, the boat, the tent, the fire, the picnic table, and the forest scene. DIY number 2, s'mores sign. Whenever we go camping, we always have s'mores, and I thought I would make a little sign that said something about s'mores. So what I did was I had this little mason jar galvanized sign, and I took some white paint and glue and I painted all on the top of the sign. Once I did that, I took some of this burlap ribbon that I had and I cut it. Once I cut it, I decided to put some on the bottom of the little mason jar, and I just used hot glue. Now I only put the hot glue on the back of the sign. The paint was a little wet still, so it managed to stick on. Then I cut another piece for the top of the sign, and I put that piece on the same way by gluing the back only. Here's what it looks like so far. I had this faux throw, and I decided to cut a piece out. I was going to be using this for the chocolate, because if you've ever made a s'more before, usually it's 2 graham crackers, a marshmallow, and a piece of chocolate. And I needed a piece of chocolate for my little s'more sign, so I decided to use this. I just put some hot glue and then put it down. Here's how it looks. Now I'm going to use my art skills to draw a little face, and then after I colored that all in, I added some words. Because everyone knows campers have s'more fun. Well, that's it for my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure to check out the playlist of all the wonderful collaborators, and also the hosts of this great DIY challenge. This is my camping site and also my little s'mores sign. Take care, everyone, and have a great day. Bye for now. Check my channel very soon for hauls, DIYs, try-ons in my room.